In today's video, I'm going to be showing off two brand new decks from the upcoming Pokemon trading card game set Silver Tempest. But before we get started, I gotta know one thing. Are you Team Dragon or are you Team Lightning? We have got the new Regidrago VSTAR versus the new Regieleki VMAX pit against each other, two Regi Pokemon. Which one is going to come out on top? Let's check out the decks. In today's Silver Tempest exhibition match, I'm going to be rocking the new Regidrago VSTAR. Regidrago VSTAR has the Draconic Visions attack for 2 grass and a fire energy, which allows you to choose one of your Dragon-type Pokemon in your discard pile and use its attack as this attack. And then its VSTAR power is the Star Legacy ability, which allows you to discard the top 7 cards of your deck, then choose 2 cards from your discard pile and put them into your hand. So the idea of this deck is to get a bunch of Dragon-type Pokemon into your discard pile so that you can copy their attacks with Regidrago VSTAR. And there are a lot of really powerful Dragon-type Pokemon to copy, like Hisuian Goodra VSTAR with its Rolling Iron attack, which decreases damage dealt to this Pokemon by 80, or the new Dragonite with its Energy Hurricane attack, which deals 180 damage and allows you to accelerate up to 3 basic energy from your deck to your Pokemon in any way you like. You can take big one-hit KOs with Flygon V, or Giratina VSTAR, or even Snipe with Garchomp V and its Sonic Strike attack, which does 220 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. We accelerate energy into play using Gardenia's Vigor, which allows you to draw 2 cards, and then attach up to 2 grass energy from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon. I'm really stoked to see how this new Regidrago VSTAR deck works, and how it responds to the item lock in Zeely's Vikavolt deck. On the other side of the table, my buddy Michael Zeely is going to be playing a Vikavolt V deck featuring the new Regieleki VMAX. Vikavolt V is a powerful lightning-type Pokemon with the paralyzing Bolt attack. For a lightning and a colorless energy, it does 50 damage and makes it so that your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand during their next turn. Super Zap Cannon does 190 damage for 2 lightning and a colorless energy, and you have to discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Vikavolt V has some really neat attacks, but doesn't quite do enough damage. With Regieleki VMAX, that is no longer a problem, thanks to its awesome Transistor ability, which increases the damage dealt by your basic lightning Pokemon by 30. So with 2 Regieleki VMAX in play, your Vikavolt V are going to be dealing plus 60 damage. With a Choice Belt attached, you're dealing 90 more damage to opposing Pokemon V, meaning that you can Paralyzing Bolt for 140 damage, 2-hit KOing Pokemon VSTAR while inflicting item lock. And you can get the turn 1 item lock thanks to Melanie, which allows you to accelerate a water energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon V and draw 3 cards. The turn 1 Melanie is easier than ever to get thanks to the new Forest tablet, which gives the Pokemon V that it's attached to the VSTAR ability Star Alchemy, which allows you to search your deck for whatever card you want and put it into your hand. Turn 1 item lock is super gnarly, especially when you're dealing extra damage. I'm really stoked to see these decks in action. Let me know which deck you're rooting for in the comments below. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to thank my sponsor, Full Grip Games. FullGripGames.com is the best place to buy Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product. They've got super fast shipping and top-notch grading. You really won't find better service anywhere than at FullGripGames.com. They've also got pre-orders for Silver Tempest sealed product available now, so if you're trying to get that Silver Tempest booster box before anybody else, you gotta place a pre-order at FullGripGames.com. Supporting the shop at Full Grip Games directly supports the content that I create here on Tricky Gym. So thank you so much for shopping at FullGripGames.com. Now, let's get to the gameplay. Would you like heads or tails, Zeely?
I'll take heads, please.
Tails it is. I will go first. All right, good luck.
Good luck.
I've got Radiant Greninja as my starter, and I'll draw for turn. Unfortunately, I do not have any basic search in my hand so far. But I do have Greninja's concealed cards, so I can dig a couple of cards. I'll use concealed cards to discard a fire energy and draw 2. Unfortunately, I do not find a Regidrago V, a Quick Ball, or an Ultra Ball there, so I will just attach to my Radiant Greninja, and I will pass to you.
Draw for turn. Play Trekking Shoes. Look at the top card in my deck. I don't want that, so I'll discard it. Draw another card. Put the Forest Seal on the Regieleki V. Energy Search for the Water Energy. Ideally, I would like to try and go for the turn 1 Melanie play, but I don't think it matters too much at the moment just because you have such a slow start. I'll use the Forest Seal to grab a Quick Ball. And I'll play the Quick Ball, discard the Water Energy for the Vikavolt V. Attach for turn. Switch cart.
Okay.
Didn't do anything. I think the correct play is still to Marnie.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything else I could do at the moment, so I will pass to you.
I'll draw for turn, and I've got Trekking Shoes. I'll play that, and I'll keep the card. Concealed cards to discard a Grass Energy and draw 2. I'll put Training Court into play. I'll Ordinary Rod, just the Fire Energy, and shuffle that into my deck. I'll play Professor's Research to discard Garchomp V and Hisuian Gudra VSTAR, and I'll draw 7 cards. What's up?
Yeah. You don't look too happy over there.
I really need to find a Regidrago V, bro, or a Quick Ball, or an Ultra Ball, and I haven't seen any yet, which is nuts, but that's okay. I'll play Trekking Shoes, discard, and there is our Quick Ball. Let's go. I'll use Quick Ball to discard Dragonites, and I'll finally get to search my deck for a Regidrago V. So I'll grab Regidrago V, and I'll put it into my hand. I'll attach a Fire Energy to my Regidrago V, and I'll use Training Court to put a Grass Energy from my discard pile into my hand. I'll retreat Radiant Greninja into Regidrago V, and I'm going to go for Heavenly Scream. Discard the top 3 cards of my deck, and I attach all energy I find there to my Regidrago. That's pretty good. All I needed was 1 grass.
Draw for turn. Now I can try and go for the Super Zap Cannon knockout, which I think I might go for that. Since you only have 1 Regidrago in play, Luminous Sign, search my deck for a supporter card, put it in my hand, and I'll grab the Melanie, play the Melanie, attach this Water Energy from my discard pile to my active Vikavolt V, and draw 3 cards. Fortunately, did not get anything off of that, so I will just play down the Regieleki, and I will attach for turn, and Paralyzing Bolt for 50.
Whew, that was close. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to evolve my Regidrago V into Regidrago VSTAR. I'll use Radiant Greninja's concealed cards to discard a Grass Energy and draw 2. Attach a Grass Energy to my Regidrago VSTAR. I'll bench a Diancie, and I'll use Professor's Research to discard my hand and draw 7 cards. I really want to find a Regidrago V, but unfortunately, I'm item locked right now, so I can't play this Quick Ball in my hand. So I'm going to use my Legacy VSTAR ability, which requires that I discard the top 7 cards of my deck. Sick. I found a Regidrago. And then I can put 2 of these cards from my discard pile into my hand. And I'm going to choose Regidrago V and Gardenia's Vigor are going to be the cards that I choose. I'll bench Regidrago V, and I'm going to use Training Court to bring a Grass Energy from my discard pile back to my hand. I'm going to use Regidrago VSTAR's Dragon Dream Attack to copy Hisuian Gudra VSTAR's Iron Rollout for 200 damage, and I'll take 80 less damage next turn.
Cool. I will draw for turn. Quick Ball, Boss's Orders. Probably going to get the Galarian Zigzagoon out of my deck. Headbutt Tantrum. Scoop up net, Headbutt Tantrum. Scoop up net, Headbutt Tantrum.
Dang, what the heck?
And then I will Marnie you.
Bro, not cool.
I'm really looking to find some lightning energy or something over here. Trekking Shoes. Discard the Vikavolt B. I'll get Energy Search. For water energy. I guess I'll attach to the Regieleki and Paralyzing Bolt for no damage.
Oh, baby. I'll draw for turn. I'll use Training Court to bring a grass energy from my discard pile back to my hands. And I'll play Gardenia's Vigor to draw 2 cards. And then attach up to 2 grass energy from my hands to my benched Pokemon. I'll attach a fire energy to my benched Regidrago V. I will use Regidrago VSTAR's Dragon Dream attack to copy Iron Rollout again, do 200 damage, and take the knockouts.
Draw for turn. Evolve into Regieleki VMAX. And Training Court the Lightning Energy. Attach for turn. Melanie to the Regieleki V on the bench. Draw 3. Play down the Pokestop. Ultra Ball, the Crobat and Water Energy away for another Regieleki VMAX.
There we go. With Regieleki VMAX's Transistor ability online, your Vikavolts are doing plus 60 damage.
Pokestop. Grab the Choice Belt and the Ultra Ball. Attach Choice Belt to the active. And I will Paralyzing Bolt for 60 damage.
Which is pretty sick, because you are actually using Paralyzing Bolt for 50 plus 90, 140, which is quite a bit, but it would be a 2-hit KO.
A little too late for that one.
Yes, 60 damage because of Iron Rollout's damage reduction. I do like to see Regieleki VMAX getting powered up, though, which is pretty cool. I'll draw for turn. Concealed cards. I'll discard a Grass Energy and draw 2. Got a lot of items that I cannot play. I will use Regidrago VSTAR's Dragon Dream attack to copy Giratina VSTAR's Lost Impact. And I will Lost Zone these 2 Grass Energy to deal 280 damage to take the knockout.
Draw for turn. Ordinary Rod. I'll grab the Lightning, Water, Vikavolt, and Crobat. Quick Ball. Discard Ultra Ball to grab the Crobat.
Gosh, if you could item lock and knock this out this turn, that'd be so nuts.
Dark Asset for 5. Trekking Shoes. I'll grab the Trekking Shoes and I'll play it. Discard Pokestop. Grab that. I've really been hurting for Lightning Energy this game, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think I could do anything. Play it on the Vikavolt. Attach Choice Belt. And treat probably to him. And I will pass to you.
That's a really tough whiff. I'll draw for turn. And since I am no longer item locked, I can finally play my Ultra Ball. I'll Ultra Ball, discarding Trekking Shoes and Regidrago V. I'll search my deck for Regidrago VSTAR, and I'll evolve my benched Regidrago V into Regidrago VSTAR. Then I will play Switch to put Regidrago VSTAR into the active spots, and I'll use Dragon Dream to copy Garchomp V's Sonic Strike to do 220 damage to your benched Crobat V. I discard 3 energy and take my final 2 prizes.
Nice.
GG's.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah, I have 2 Speed Lightning and a Basic Lightning prized, and your Radiant Greninja. There are only 6 Lightning Energy in that deck, so to prize half of them is really bad.
When I looked in the second energy search and I saw that there was not a Lightning in there, I was like, ooh. I mean, once you did get set up with that, that was like pretty
Gnarly.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Once it was actually set up, right? Being able to iron roll out, then take 1-hit KOs was kind of neat.
Oh yeah, the rolling iron is really sick. I think I'm going to go second and see if I can get the turn 1.
You usually can.
Yeah. I think if I would have had one more piece in the last game, I would have been able to.
So going into game 2, that wasn't the strongest opening for me, but I'm hoping that maybe I can get an early Regidrago down, just start loading energy onto it. Yeah, not gonna lie, I mean, against this deck in particular, I'm feeling okay. I don't need my items too much. I was able to use my VSTAR ability to just go dig into my deck and get some stuff, which was nice. So it definitely feels relatively balanced. I do think that definitely had some bad luck, so I'm just hoping that this game goes a little bit better for you this time. All right, so I'll take my mulligan. Good luck.
Cool. Good luck.
I'll draw for turn. I really like the look of this opening hand. I've got Grass Energy, Gardenia's Vigor, and a couple of Regidrago VSTAR. I've also got an Ultra Ball in my hand, so I can use that to search out another basic Pokemon. I know that I'm going to be item locked more than likely, so I'd like to play this Ultra Ball now, as I might not be able to play it next turn. So I will Ultra Ball, and I'll discard Gardenia's Vigor and Professor's Research. And then I think I just want to search my deck for another Regidrago V. I think I just want to set up my Regidrago V-Stars since I've got them both in my hand. I'm going to grab a Regidrago V. I'll bench that Regidrago V, and I'll attach an energy from my hand to the benched Regidrago V, and I'll pass to you.
Cool. Draw for turn. I get another Regieleki V, play it down. A lot to work with in this hand. I will Trekking Shoes first. Discard the water energy. Get a Scoop Up Net to my hand. Concealed cards. Draw 2. So I will play down Vikavolt. Attach Speed Lightning. Draw 2 cards. Switch cart.
Sheesh.
And I will Luminous Sign for the Melanie. Gonna see what else I have going on in there. It looks like I did not prize very many lightning energy, which is good. Like to see that.
And that's looking like a turn 1 item lock.
Yep. This is the point of the deck, so I'm glad that it is finally showing it off. Melanie. Attach water to the active Vikavolt V. Draw 3 cards. And I think I'm holding on, so I will Paralyzing Bolt for 50 damage, and you're not able to play any item cards.
Yep. That's tough. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to evolve my benched Regidrago V-Star. I'll play down Radiant Greninja, and I'll use concealed cards to discard a Grass Energy and draw 2. I'll use Regidrago V-Star's Legacy Star V-Star power to discard the top 7 cards of my deck. This is a good hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was awesome, actually, because I got 2 Dragon Pokemon in the discard now. So I discard those, and then I can put up to 2 cards from my discard pile back into my hand. So I want Grass Energy and Professor's Research. And I haven't even used my supporter yet, which is pretty cool. So I'll use Gardenia's Vigor to draw 2 cards. And then I can attach up to 2 Grass Energy from my hand to my benched Pokemon. So I'll attach these 2 Grass Energy to my Regidrago V-Star. I'll bench Regidrago V, and I'll pass to you.
Draw for turn. I will evolve into Regieleki VMAX. Quick Ball, Scoop Up Net away for a... I'll get the Galarian Zigzagoon. Headbutt Tantrum, the Regidrago V-Star. Scoop Up Net. Attach for turn. Ultra Ball. I'll grab the second Regieleki VMAX.
Nice. Turn 1 item lock for 50 damage. Now you've got a potential turn 2 item lock for over 100.
And then Dark Asset for 6. Marnie.
Man, I just put that research in my hand. All right, I get 4, you get 5.
Trekking shoes. And I'll play the trekking shoes from that. Discard Ultra Ball, grab this card. Choice Belt, and then I'll throw the Forest Seal Stone on the Regieleki VMAX, and Paralyzing Bolt for 140.
That's crazy. So we're at 190 damage now. Wow, this is a lot of pressure, and I cannot play any items from my hand. I'll draw for turn. I'll use Radiant Greninja's concealed cards to discard a fire energy and draw 2. I'll attach a fire energy from my hand to my benched Regidrago VSTAR. I'll bench Diancie, and I'll use Crobat V's Dark Asset to draw 3 cards. I'll play Marnie. I'll evolve my benched Regidrago V into Regidrago VSTAR, and with that, I will pass it back to you.
Draw for turn. I'll attach Speed Lightning to the active, draw 2 cards. Boss's orders up the Regidrago VSTAR.
Yeah.
And I will Super Zap Cannon for knockout.
That's crazy. So you're doing 220 plus 30.
Plus 30.
Plus 30.
So 280.
Oh my gosh. 280 damage. A clean one-hit KO. Ugh. Thankfully, I can play my items. I guess that is the one thing I have going for me now. I'll promote Diancie, and I'll draw for turn. I'll use Radiant Greninja's concealed cards to discard a grass energy and draw 2. And I'll play Gardenia's Vigor to draw 2 cards. And then I can attach up to 2 grass energy from my hand to my benched Pokemon. I'll Quick Ball away Giratina VSTAR. A nice opportunity to get that Pokemon into the discard pile. And there's no more basics in the deck, so I will fail that. I'll bench Diancie. I'll play Training Court, and I'll use it to bring a fire energy back from my discard pile. I'll attach it to Diancie, and I will use Diancie's attack to deal 20 damage and draw 2 cards.
Draw for turn. I'll Training Court the water energy back to my hand, and then concealed cards to draw 2 cards. Scoop up net Radiant Greninja, play down Vikavolt V, play the Pokestop, attach for turn, and then I'll use Force Seal Tablet to go search my deck for any 1 card. I'll grab a Melanie.
Yeah, this board state is becoming really, really tough to defend against. This is... wow.
So I'll play the Melanie from my hand to attach the water energy from my discard to my active Vikavolt V and draw 3 cards. And I've already attached and done everything I can this turn, so I will Paralyzing Bolt for the knockout.
Which is crazy. That's 110 damage Paralyzing Bolts. Not great. And I can't play item cards, so I will promote Diancie and draw. I'll use Radiant Greninja's concealed cards to discard the grass energy and draw 2. And I've got literally 4 item cards in my hand that I cannot play. So I'll pass to you.
Draw for turn. Attach Speed Lightning to my Vikavolt. Draw 2 cards. Melanie to my Vikavolt. Attach Water Energy and draw 3 cards. And Paralyzing Bolt for knockout.
Yep. Need a little love off the top of the deck. There's still really no chance, but I'll draw. I'll concealed cards to discard grass and draw 2. And I do find a fire energy, so I could do that. And I've got 5 items in my hand that I cannot play. I'll use Regidrago VSTAR's Dragon Dream Attack to copy Giratina VSTAR's Lost Impact. Send these 2 grass to the Lost Zone, and I will take my 2 prizes.
I will promote the Regieleki VMAX. Draw for turn. Pokestop. Grab those 3. Attach Choice Belt. Retreat. And then Super Zap Cannon for knockout.
Good game, Zealy. Good game. Good game.
Finally feels good to finally get that off. Yeah.
Yeah, that was not easy to play against. That was really tough for sure. But I feel like I still have to choose to go first in this matchup.
Yeah, it's because you're already at a disadvantage if you're going second like every other matchup, and it's definitely rough to have to just voluntarily do that.
It felt like you had so much control over the game, being able to item lock turn 1, so I couldn't switch my Regidrago V out of the active spot, and then I had to build up an attacker on the bench, and you were able to just absolutely
Just
demolish
out of the blue,
it.
out of the blue.
Yep. Just use boss's orders, bring it up, and that was something that I'd been working on for a couple of turns because I was item locked, so I'm kind of like trying to grind through the game, attach my energy, get an attacker built up, but you had so much control over the game, and those Regieleki VMAXs giving the Vikavolt V that extra boost.
Oh, it's insane. The math is like perfect with it, which is really cool.
Choice belt, double Regieleki VMAX, you're doing 280 with that second attack is really strong.
This is like always my favorite part of like any format where we know rotations coming up in sometime early next year, where just the combos get really crazy and easy to pull off stuff turn 1. It's very fast paced. I love that part of the format because you have such a large card pool to work with. It's always interesting to see what combos people come up with.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if Vikavolt gets like really good here at the tail end of the Sword and Shield era? Because Vikavolt was also really good at the tail end of the Sun and Moon era, right?
Yeah.
But then wasn't playable during like the entirety of the middle of the Sword and Shield block. But then if it were to get like super good right at the end again, like that'd be hilarious.
That's what I've noticed with a lot of decks. They just make a resurgence after a while. Because I remember Dragapult was really good, and then it went away for a little bit once like Eternatus came out, and then once Eternatus went away, Dragapult came back. I had another good example too, but I forgot what it was. Urshifu, Rapid Strike Urshifu. I've seen that online a lot recently.
Let's get into game 3. I'm going to choose to go first again. I think I just have to hope you don't get it. All right, good luck. I'll draw for turn. Now, unfortunately, I did start my Garchomp V, but we do have a copy of Thornton in the deck, so it might be possible to get that Garchomp V to the discard pile after all. Thankfully, the Garchomp V does have free retreat, so it's actually not a terrible starter in that regard. I've got a pretty solid opening hand with a Crobat V, some trekking shoes, and a training court. Definitely don't mind that. I'll start off with trekking shoes, and I'll keep the quick ball. I'll play Ultra Ball, discarding Switch and Fire Energy. And let's take a look at the deck. Definitely want to start setting up a Regidrago V if I can, but I've got another option too. I could Ultra Ball for a dragon Pokemon like Hisuian Gudra V-Star, or maybe even Dragonites, then Quick Ball it away. It looks like I have prized the Dragonite, so I'm thinking Hisuian Gudra V-Star might be a good target, as Gudra V-Star is really good against Vikavolt's item lock. So I think I'll grab Hisuian Gudra V-Star, and then I'll play Quick Ball to discard Hisuian Gudra V-Star, and I'll search out a Regidrago V and put it onto my bench. Put Training Court into play, and I'll use Crobat V's Dark Asset ability to draw 5 cards. I'll play Trekking Shoes, and I'll keep Trekking Shoes. I'll play Trekking Shoes again, and I will keep that Grass Energy. I'll use Training Court to bring the Fire Energy from my discard pile back to my hand, and I'll attach that Fire Energy to my Regidrago V. With that, I will pass to you.
Draw for turn. I'll play Quick Ball to discard the Water Energy from my hand, search my deck for a basic Pokemon. I'll grab the Lumineon. While I'm in there, I will Luminescine ability for the Melanie supporter card.
Pretty good start.
Yep.
That's exactly what you want. Turn 1. The Lumineon is so good with finding the Melanie and helping you get the turn 1 paralyzing bolts.
And I'll play the Melanie to attach the Water Energy card from my discard pile to my active and draw 3 cards. attach Choice Belt to the active, and Force Seal Tablet to the Luminion V. Pokestop. I'll use Pokestop, discard the top 3 cards of my deck, and choose item cards there and put them in my hand. So I'll take all 3.
That's pretty good. What a sack.
Trekking Shoes. I don't want this Water Energy in here, so I'll discard it, draw the next card. And I'll play another Trekking Shoes. I'll discard the Regieleki VMAX, draw the next card.
Obviously, you want to dig so that you don't have to use this to get the lightning energy.
Yeah, Ultra Ball, Water Energy, and Boss's Orders. I'll grab a Regieleki V, and then while I'm in there, I'll Force Seal Tablet for the Speed Lightning Energy.
Again, I think this card is one of the best cards in the set.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, this card is so busted. I mean, there were decks that just didn't use V-Star abilities or V-Star attacks at all. All of those decks will play this card now. This card is just bananas. I mean, it's like computer search. It literally is like computer search.
Attach Speed Lightning Energy to the active, draw 2 cards. Quick Ball the Water Energy away, search my deck for a Vikavolt V. Attach Choice Belt to the Vikavolt V. And Paralyzing Bolt for 80 damage.
That is a turn 1 item lock for 80. That is pretty good. I'll draw for turn. Now, once again, I am item locked and in a pickle. But I do have a Gardenia's Vigor. I also have a Training Court in my hand. So I think I want to use Pokestop first, because if I discard a Grass Energy off of the Pokestop, I can use Gardenia's Vigor to accelerate 2 Grass Energy, since I can recover one of them with the Training Court that I'm about to play. I'll Pokestop. That's fine. And the Quick Ball comes to my hand. I'll put Training Court in play. I will use Gardenia's Vigor to draw 2 cards. Then I can accelerate up to 2 Grass Energy from my hand to one of my benched Pokemon. So I'll attach those 2 Grass Energy to my Regidrago V. I'll bench another Regidrago V. I'll use Training Court to bring the Fire Energy from my discard pile back to my hand. And now I have to think about how we're going to do this. I will retreat into my Regidrago V. I'll attach Fire Energy from my hand to my Regidrago V on the bench. And I will Dragon Laser for 130 damage, and I'll place 30 damage on that Vikavolt on the bench.
Cool. Draw for turn. Melanie. And I'll attach it to the Vikavolt V. Draw 3 cards. Ordinary Rod, the Regieleki VMAX, and Water Energies back into my deck. Ultra Ball, the Marnie, and Ultra Ball. I'll grab the Crobat. Play down Crobat, Dark Asset for 3. Radiant Greninja, concealed cards. Attach Air Balloon to the Crobat. Switch cart.
Dang, bro. Switch cart, getting the heal.
Energy Search. Attach, and then Super Zap Cannon for knockout.
Yeah, with the Choice Belt, perfect 220 damage. You have to discard 2 energy. All right, and I'll promote Garchomp V and draw. I can finally play my items, which is cool. Quick Ball, Escape Rope. It looks like I have prized my Radiant Greninja. So I'm going to go get a Diancie to try and buy some time. I'll use Training Courts to get a Grass Energy back from my discard pile into my hands. I'll bench Regidrago V, attach a Fire Energy to my Diancie. And I'm playing Thornton. That's right. To switch my Crobat with the Regidrago V. And I'll retreat into Diancie. I will Spike Draw for 20 damage. Draw 2 cards.
Cool. Draw for turn. I'll Training Court the Water Energy back to my hand. Then concealed cards to draw 2. Melanie, attach the water to the active Vikavolt V. Draw 3 cards. Evolve to Regieleki VMAX. Attach to the Vikavolt. Pokestop. I'll use Pokestop. I actually wanted the Galarian Zigzagoon, which is unfortunate.
That's right, because you're only doing 80.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny.
And I'll Paralyzing Bolt for 80.
Feels good. Thank goodness. I'll draw. I will attach a Grass Energy to my Regidrago V. And I am still item locked, so I will Spike Draw for 20 and draw 2 cards.
Draw for turn. Yeah, I'll attach the Regieleki. Attach the Force Seal to Radiant Greninja. Can't really do anything else, so I'll just Paralyzing Bolt for knockout.
Yep. We need a Regidrago VSTAR right now. That's not it. Oh boy. You know, if I could play this Ultra Ball in my hand, I could go get the Regidrago VSTAR very easily, but that is the pain of item lock, isn't it? I'll attach a Grass Energy from my hand to Regidrago V, and I'll retreat and Dragon Laser for the knockout, and I will place 30 damage onto Vikavolt V. And I'll take 2 prizes.
Draw for turn. Tracking Shoes. Treat. Switch cart.
That's why I put the extra 30 on it, because I knew you had Switch Cart, bro.
Scoop Up Net.
Okay. The tool to the discard pile. Yeah. Get it out of here.
Marnie.
Okay. Kind of hoping that you can't find that lightning energy here.
There's 2 and 7 cards, so...
So you're saying there's a chance.
And Paralyzing Bolt for 80.
Woo! Yeah, baby, let's go! I'll draw for turn. I'll evolve into Regidrago VSTAR, and I'll evolve my benched Regidrago V into Regidrago VSTAR, and I'll play Professor's Research to discard my hand and draw 7 cards.
This should be at 110.
Okay.
Also wrong.
Yeah. I'll attach from my hand to Regidrago VSTAR on my bench. I will use Regidrago VSTAR's Dragon Dream to copy Rolling Iron for knockouts, and I'll take 80 less damage next turn.
Draw for turn. Attach Speed Lightning. Draw 2 cards. Melanie. Draw 3 cards. Treat. And I'll use Regieleki VMAX Max Thunderstrike and Lightning for 220 damage, minus 80, so 140.
140 plus 110.
Not enough.
Woo-wee! All right. Yep, we are at 250 damage on my Regidrago VSTAR. Just barely hanging on. I'll draw for turn. And all I need to do is go find Flygon, and this game is over. I'll Ultra Ball away Diancie and Dragonites to get Flygon V out of my deck. And then I'll Quick Ball to discard Flygon V and fail it. And then I can use Regidrago VSTAR's Dragon Dream to copy Flygon V's Draconic Impulse attack for 320 damage. And this game is over. Dang.
Heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh. Zeely with the bad beats that just keep coming.
It was like a double stab in the heart. Like I top decked the one and then I played it and I got the second one and I was like, yep, I knew it was there.
You did the math. You looked. You were like, there are 2 lightning energy in 7 cards. I'm about to Marnie. All I need to do is find one and this thing's a goner.
Should have pile shuffled really quick.
Those were some really good games.
It was. Like, being able to just item lock is so sick. The damage, I'm just so used to swinging for like 200, for 250, 280. So the very low input of like 140, which is like the most, feels really bad. But then you could use the second attack to swing for more, but then you break the item lock and it's just...
Yeah, I think that the Vikavolt Regieleki VMAX seems good. It seems like it's best positioned against single prize decks, against comfy decks, and things like that. I think that the top end potential is definitely there. 2 out of 3 games, you got the turn 1 item lock, and you were cruising, and I was having a pretty bad time. It just so happened. I mean, I was down horrendous that game until you Marnied me into the perfect 4 cards and missed what you needed. So that's just bad beats.
Yeah, it happens, you know?
It does. That's Pokemon cards for sure. How about that? Regidrago VSTAR coming out on top. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content just like the stuff you watched here every weekday. Now y'all take it easy and have a good one. See ya!